It's 2:47 and you're texting me first, saying you've been thinking, saying you need to converse. So I put my phone face up, something I never do. Reserve that kind of faith for like a chosen few. And you know I built these walls up for a reason, yeah. Had to guard this heart through every single season. Watch people leave when the weather got a little cold. Watch promises dissolve like they were never told. But with you it's different, at least that's what I say. Every time I feel myself about to walk away, you pull me back in with that look you got. That quiet kind of magic, soft as it is not. I memorize the way you laugh before the joke lands, the way you reach across and grab me by both hands, like you're trying to keep me anchored to the ground. See, I've been lost so long, I forgot what it felt like to be found. And I know we said we keep it loose, keep it casual, let the feelings flow, but nothing that's factual. No titles on this thing, no box to put it in, just two people circling around each other again and again. But I'm lying in my sheets with your name on my tongue, replaying conversations like the #1 songs. I'm doing mental math I never signed up for, calculating what we are, what this could be worth more. And maybe I don't need a definition, maybe proximity is its own religion. All I know is when you're in the room shifts. When you leave, I notice every little riff. We don't do labels, we don't do names, we don't do forever, we don't do chains. But I keep your number saved under something real, not just a face, not just a deal. We don't do labels, we don't do the thing. But I catch myself imagining what it would sound like if you said you're mine. We don't do labels, but we're crossing that line. I remember when it started, it was innocent enough. Two people at a rooftop party, vibing in the rough. You had this way of listening, like every word I said was something worth remembering, worth keeping in your head. And I'm not used to that, I'm used to being background noise, used to being option C between the other girls and boys. So when you looked at me that night without a phone in hand, I thought, who trained you to be this present? Who's this man or who's this woman? Rather, I used to play it back and slow, every stolen moment like a private film. I know you introduced me to your friends as someone that I see, and I smile cause I get it, that's the version you made me. But then behind closed doors it's different, it's alive, it's 4 a.m. and we're just talking to survive. Talking about our parents, talking about the dark, talking about the moments that left permanent marks. And I told you things I haven't said out loud before, things I buried deep beneath the locked and bolted door. You sat there in the stillest, didn't flinch, didn't fold. You said I see you, that's enough. And man, that hit my soul. Now I'm dealing with these feelings, got no category, no genre for what this is, no outline for the story. You're not my girl, you're not just a friend, you're somewhere in the middle where the feelings never end. And I know better than to ask the question, cause asking makes it real, and real means pressure. And pressure cracks the thing we built this far. So I keep quiet, holding all these cards. We don't do labels, we don't do names, we don't do forever, we don't do chains. But I keep your number saved under something real, not just a face, not just a deal. We don't do labels, we don't do the thing. But I catch myself imagining what it would sound like if you said you're mine. We don't do labels, but we're crossing that line, yeah. I think about the version of me before you, shorter fuse, harder face, nothing to move through. I think about the spaces that I kept empty, said I didn't need nobody close, I meant it. But then you came and made the silence comfortable, made the empty room feel like something possible. I know that's not nothing, I know that's not small, I know that's the foundation if you choose to build it all. And I've been in love before, I know what that looks like, know what it feels like when the morning feels right. Know the difference between lust and knowing someone's pain, between wanting them to stay and knowing their middle name, their coffee order, their irrational fears, the playlist that they play when something in them tears. I know all that for you and you know it for me. So what are we protecting? What's the thing we can't see? My homie said just tell her how you feel. I said it's not that simple, some things take time to reveal. He said time is just an excuse for fear, and I sat with that in silence for about a week right here. See, I built a